everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into real-life English conversations at the airport. Let's start at the check-in counter, a place full of hustle and bustle. Jack, what's the first thing travelers typically hear?
The classic, "Good morning, may I see your passport and ticket, please?" It's a simple yet pivotal moment. Emma, it's crucial for beginners to respond confidently, right?
Absolutely. Saying, "Sure, here you go," is straightforward but effective. Many might feel anxious, but remember, these phrases break the ice and set the tone for a pleasant journey.
And let's not forget the key follow-up question. Are you checking in any bags? This opens up a dialogue on baggage, a topic filled with its own set of vocabulary.
True, and here's a quick anecdote. Once, I forgot to check my baggage weight and ended up juggling items at the counter. Haha, always check the weight limits, folks.
Haha, exactly. But Emma, what if travelers don't understand the check-in instructions due to complex language?
Great point, Jack. If in doubt, politely ask, "Could you please repeat that?" Or, "What does that mean?" This shows you're eager to communicate.
And looking ahead, as technology advances, we might see more automated check-ins with AI, simplifying language barriers even further. A promising future for travelers.
Indeed, the world is getting smaller and more accessible. So, checking in doesn't have to be daunting. Practice makes perfect, as they say.
Exactly, and with practice, you'll breeze through the check-in like a pro. Let's move on to the next stage, security checks.
All right, let's tackle security checks, often the most nerve-wracking part of airport travel. Jack, how can travelers prepare for this?
It's all about being ready and knowing the common phrases. For instance, please take off your shoes and place all electronics in the bin. Simple, yet essential.
Absolutely, and here's a factual nugget. Airports process around 4 billion passengers annually, making security efficiency crucial. Being prepared helps everyone.
Exactly, and remember, if you're unsure, a polite, "Do I need to take off my jacket too?" can clarify without hesitation. The staff is there to help.
Speaking of help, once I was at an airport where a traveler didn't know they had to remove liquids. It caused quite a delay, but it was a learning moment for everyone.
Haha, yes, those 100 ml rules are strict. But Emma, what about those who argue that these checks are too time-consuming or intrusive?
That's a valid concern. However, these procedures are vital for safety. Efficiency improvements are ongoing, like advanced scanners that reduce the need for removing items.
And looking to the future, we might see biometric systems that streamline security checks, creating a seamless travel experience. Exciting times ahead.
Indeed, technology is a game changer. So, folks, stay calm, follow instructions, and you'll sail through security with ease.
Exactly. Let's transition to our next topic, boarding the plane, where things get exciting.
Now, it's time to board the plane. Jack, boarding can be a bit hectic, right? What should travelers keep in mind?
Yes, it can be. A clear understanding of terms like boarding pass and gate is crucial. You'll often hear, "May I see your boarding pass?" as you approach the gate.
Right. And here's a tip. Keep your boarding pass handy. A smooth boarding process stems from being prepared with the right documents.
Exactly. And listen for announcements like, "Group A now boarding." It's your cue to get ready. Missing your group call could delay your entry.
And speaking of delays, once I was so engrossed in a book, I almost missed final call for flight 235 to New York. A close one.
Haha, I've been there. But Emma, what if someone argues that boarding groups are too rigid and cause stress?
That's a common feeling. However, boarding groups actually help manage passenger flow and ensure a timely departure. It's a system designed for efficiency.
And looking forward, we might see boarding procedures enhanced by digital innovations, like mobile apps guiding passengers to their seats.
Indeed, technology is paving the way for less stressful travel. So, keep your ears open and enjoy the anticipation of takeoff.
Exactly. Now, let's move on to some language tips and motivation to boost your confidence.
All right, let's empower our listeners with language tips. Jack, how does speaking even basic English boost a traveler's confidence?
Great question, Emma. Research shows that travelers with basic English skills feel 40% more confident. Language truly opens doors to smoother experiences.
Absolutely. And remember, it's not about perfect grammar, it's about being understood. Clear phrases like, "Where is Gate A12?" are key.
Exactly, and here's a fun anecdote. Once, a friend of mine used gestures and basic English to find their lost luggage. Communication is more than words.
True, but what if someone argues that learning travel English is too time-consuming or unnecessary for short trips?
A valid point, but even a little practice goes a long way. Simple phrases can prevent misunderstandings and enhance your travel experience.
And looking forward, as global travel grows, having even rudimentary English skills will become increasingly valuable and widely appreciated.
Yes, indeed. So practice speaking out loud. Your brain retains information better when you verbalize it.
Exactly, and with each practice, you're one step closer to mastering travel English. Let's wrap up with a quick review.
Sounds good, Emma. Let's remind our listeners of the key takeaways.
All right, listeners, let's recap. Today, we covered essential English phrases for checking in, security, and boarding. Jack, what's a must-remember phrase?
Definitely, where is Gate A12? A simple yet powerful question that ensures you're headed in the right direction.
And remember, boarding pass, a crucial piece of travel vocabulary. Knowing these terms boosts your airport confidence significantly.
Exactly, Emma. And always keep in mind, I have one bag to check in. This sets the stage for smooth interactions at the counter.
And let's not forget those polite questions. Excuse me, where can I find a restroom? These are lifesavers in busy airports.
Yes, indeed. But some might argue, why not just rely on translation apps?
That's an option, but nothing beats real-time conversation. It's faster, more personal, and helps build your language skills.
And as we look to the future, mastering these phrases will make travel less daunting and more rewarding, no matter where you go.
Absolutely. So, keep practicing, and soon you'll navigate airports like a seasoned traveler. Ready for our wrap-up, Jack?
Yes, Emma, let's encourage our listeners to keep practicing and exploring the world with confidence.
So, that's a wrap for today's episode. We explored how to use English at airports, making travel smoother and more enjoyable. Jack, any final words of wisdom?
Just remember, practice makes perfect. Repeating these phrases will strengthen your confidence and make your airport experience stress-free.
Exactly. And don't forget those essential words: boarding pass, gate, check-in, and final call. Repetition is key.
And remember, if you found this episode helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's traveling soon. You're helping them too.
Great point, Jack. And now, a teaser for our next episode: Making Friends in English. Easy conversation starters.
Oh, I'm excited for that one. It's going to be fun, friendly, and full of real ways to talk to people in English.
Absolutely. It's all about connection and making your English journey enjoyable, so don't miss it.
Thanks for tuning in today. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next episode.
All right, that's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Keep speaking and see you soon.